All right. I'm gonna give people some time to get in, so I'm just gonna check this. I'm kind of curious. So aim and think like an immortal. Okay. Let's see. Well, we'll change the... Good and good. What's good, Raven? Raven in early. Do you have a VOD review, but I'm gonna give him some time to get in here.
A couple of rounds.
How's it hanging?
And your teammates will usually as well.
Okay, so the first note is to stay positive. Good. Mentality. Yahtzee. First day of classes? What are you taking? Like this semester?
Operator?
One enemy remaining.
Behind me.
Last player standing.
I mean, get owned. Get owned. Okay. What's good, Angelic? Howdy, howdy. How's it hanging? Just giving Tyke some time to get in here before we start the review.
The team mental is literally gone, so I give a call for a B split. Since I know I'll go hookah and dash on site, I rather buy a Phantom to have the advantage up close.
Dude, this guy gets baited by it every time, bro. Learning Sombra? Hey. Yeah, I hope you have fun with it. Good luck.
I got you.
True. Man, this guy picks up guns like he's playing Apex. I mess with it. Oh, the reload.
One enemy remaining.
Ready for the threat.
Nah, close, brother. One shot.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm in.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
No worries, no worries. Cloudsy is carrying. The enemy has a lot of util for fast rushes. This is where you need to take risks as a duelist and take space aggressively. Nobody's talking in
Darn.
DC anymore, but I take it chill and just.
There's
do my
more
best.
to it? Yeah, absolutely.
Give me those back. One enemy remaining.
W. Guys, we can win this. I'm telling you.
I had a feeling. It's always funny to hit the round, hit the copium, and then lose. It's very funny. Holy moly. Okay. Goddamn, holy moly. Yo, drip feed me some of that knowledge when you get it, Raven. Because I'm interested in the psych writing, the learning class, the social psych, and you can hit me with some of that ceramics. I'm down. I don't see any other class worth popping. Want to see one of my heroes? Yeah, I was like Tracer, Sombra, like Cassidy. Bro, I'm telling you, man. We didn't succeed to be good chummy pals, bro. I don't want to relearn all the English words just to read them.
Attackers win.
I've got this one.
Oh my, yeah, that's actually a good reason. You're just like, oh, I see on the syllabus that I own all of these books. That's just easy. That's easy clap. You're taking that for the free points. Okay.
Ahead, and that is that I do not become toxic or get aggravated by my team. Some say it is mission impossible, and it might be true, but it actually helps me to focus better on the game, and a calm mind also gives you some calm aim. We lose our upranked match to Mortal 3, but we ain't given up yet. I head to the next match and fill chamber since Jet is locked already.
Yeah, I take the free points every day.
One enemy remaining.
Hey.
Watch this. Do I know Charlatan? Absolutely, I know Charlatan.
Comment?
He was one of the first. What is that guy doing? Welcome to Immortal 3. What the fuck? Okay. That guy heard the TP and was just like, it's free. No drone, no nothing. Nice. I love getting rewarded with free kills. That one was a little harder, not gonna lie. I was anti-glazing this guy. And then he hit a nice shot. Oh, well.
Just because I'm not the duelist right now, it doesn't mean I play defensive and let them have all the map control by themselves. Take risks and
True.
be confident. Over time, you will know what works and what doesn't.
I mean, true. This is a good play.
Spike down. One enemy remaining.
You know the Astra? There's an Astra? I swear this guy just never has money. Oh, I see, I see. This guy didn't get spammed? Okay.
This time, the team was vibing and everybody gave great calls. On a good mood, I also clutch up rounds like these.
Good shot.
Last player standing.
Well, L.
Spike planted.
Okay. We take those.
No worries, I got this.
Easy. Yeah, play. Yeah. Yes, dude. No smoke for top, just raw flash in. Okay. Cool. This is high level gameplay, by the way. This is Immortal 3. There you go. Easy.
Even when being
I mean, this is just a free game. Okay. It's been long enough. We're gonna go into the Vod Review now. I've hereby decreed that I am not gonna bother with this. Alright. Alright. Okay, so we got ourselves a gold. I remembered this guy had music. So, unfortunately, you guys are just gonna have to chill with no sound. All copyrights, if I recall correctly, from this really greedy music studio. But aren't they all? Yeah, Valorant is definitely like a lot slower. I watch a couple like games of Deadlock just because, you know, like my interest flared up and I'm like, oh no, they're all doing tricks and shit. Not me. No. I saw like this guy having to hit frame perfect jumps and I'm just like, yeah, okay, never mind. I understand. Sorry. All right, but I did look at this one ahead of time. So like, what I probably should have done was to kind of see what this player wanted in review when I had them Friday before I had to move because I was very busy that weekend. I couldn't extend my streaming time. So what they're actually looking for might not be, you know, but we'll try to just go into it pretty blank slate. We did drop from Diamond, took a long break. Now we're sitting at Gold 3. If I'm reading that right. Yeah, Gold 3, Diamond 2 to Gold 3. Pretty significant drop. Also one of the like hardest regions to coach because you're making every mistake and you just have to identify which one is the hardest. But this one, we're tapped out. We didn't get to play the round. They scaled up. This guy is a ghost. So we have nothing. And then we took a raw 50 that we probably should take. And we just lost it. Is what it is. I don't care about his team. And then we go here. And I think this is very interesting. So like when you talk about the game, at its most simple, you like look at the situation. Like the first thing you do is you look at like what your team's doing. And you gotta look at what the enemy might do. That's like the first That's just basic thought process decision making 101. It's like you look at what you think your team's gonna do, you look at what the enemy's likely gonna do, and then you plan for it. So you're in a 3-2. I'm down for this to be a trap set because there's three duelists on this site, man. Like if they're gonna make noise, run up B. Like some dude sits here with a flash, flashes out, you peek. Everyone like you get at least a good fight in this lane. Maybe they get to scale this way. But that's what the deadlock is for, or excuse me, the waylay. That'd be an interesting idea, but there's actually something I do want to talk about that I managed to see before I had to go. Is like you're just doing nothing. And you get yourself in a tough spot. So, like, I know intentionally you come up here and you want to take this fight, and you honestly should be here already. Like, if you're going to come out here, the stronger play is to be on this looking at the window. Because watch what's going to happen. You're going to peek out, and there's someone slow walking on your screen. And you unswing. Which is tough, because you're just trying to get information at this point, which is fine. But here's the thing. If you're up against a barrier and holding, you kill that guy. More often than not. I'm not saying that you standing here holding is a free kill every time, because it's not. No shot. But it's a lot stronger than having to peek out onto a very wide array of threats. When instead you can hold, have that information already, and if they come up, then you can like shoot, react, and get out of there. Or if they peek on your crosshair, you shoot, then get out. And if they don't, you just get out. Don't even take the time on the shot. But you missed an opportunity for the free kill on the breach by just not holding this. And you gave up like the early information that it could be. And that would have been a big kill. And then you peek out. I mean, you still kill the guy because he's bad, but like, it is what it is. Rarely see people play that spot. Yeah, I mean, it's not a common. I see a lot of people play it. Back when I was first reviewing, this is a really good spot that most people play to some degree. Now, duelists don't play here often. More duelists will play out over here, up here, and then like towards mid or like towards A. Like most duelists don't play here, but like I've seen a lot of controllers and sentinels set up here or site and then just like come this way and play the retake. It's like totally fine. Get the first kill and then get out. That guy's also a fool. This guy jumped into this spot and was like, I'm going to challenge CT. This guy did no damage, by the way. Or excuse me, did 17 damage. Like, what? I personally wouldn't flash if you just want to save the money. That's the only change I'd do there. I'd just dry this. Because they should be like backing up and playing together to win. Playing some sort of cross. Okay. Sure. That's really safe. Holy moly. That's really safe. What? I assume you're low on time? Die to the spike. Like, you really gonna go into this next round with a Marshal and a Sheriff? That doesn't seem right. Fool. Oh my god. Okay. Well, it is what it is. I would have thrown myself. I would have died to the spike, and if I was worried about being chased, I would have just jumped off the edge. Though jumping off is worse than dying to the spike. God, oh my. Okay. You're also one of the ADHD warriors. I mean, is what it is. Not what you can do. Kindred soul, you and I. I'm down for this off angle too. I think you should trust your Phoenix more. Like, don't trust him to get the kill, but trust your Phoenix. Like, your Phoenix is looking this way. Just catch his window. That's all I'll say on that. I'm down for you to get proactive. You look at the mini map. Guy died mid. There's a lot towards A. You can commit to the flank or you can commit to the rotate. Either is fine from this spot. I just don't think there's anyone else lurking. If you caught the breach, like, there's no one else. There's also a good spot to rotate. I would still just be full out because they're going to be on A. Like, you can commit to running more here. Like, you don't have to slow walk. And yeah, if you had the time, the extra time to do it, you would have caught this guy. You still catch this guy. You still catch both. I mean, if there's anything that I will say, you are a shooter. I mean, you still kill the guy. I think that if you scale it upper, you kill this guy for sure. But I mean, you still just swung out and killed this guy. It kind of feels like you're... I have a feeling that this is going to be one of these like games where he's just going to fry. Because he's mechanically better than the enemy. What a shame. What the f... Is that you turning off the music? Nope. 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 Dude, what is this? No. You can't just start like this every round, man. You can't start not looking at something, like playing pure reactive. Like, what? No proactivity at all. Like, are you serious? Like, this can't be allowed. Like, you're missing out on like a lot of the smaller stuff. Like, you starting here is fine. I'm down. And you looking towards window. That's chilling. I don't care. Is it the best statistical spot? No. Do I care? Not really. Because as long as you play a spot that allows you to take early engagements, I'm down. You're a Reyna. I'm down. You'll win most of them. And if you don't win most of them, is what it is. You can flash and get out. But you're posted. You've relegated so much space for nothing. Like, you actively chose 4 seconds to not hold something or fight something. It's crazy. While you don't have to like literally run down B like me because I'm a psychopath. Like, you don't have to do that. You can just hold it, and that's fine. Like, you holding and getting this passive information for free is chilling. I don't know why you're not allowing yourself to do it. You're just relegating yourself to holding sight, and that sucks. You're against a Yoru breach. You're inevitably going to get flashed and just die if they're good. These players might not be good, so you might not have to worry about, like, good utility, but you're going to get punished by players with good utility. I'm down for you to also just stay and anchor. Do I think that, like, you should fast rotate every time? Absolutely not. But they've shown that there's a lurker, actually. The breach likes to lurk, paradoxically. He is, like, the one character, bar maybe, like, the Sage and maybe the Clove, that should not be lurking. But he is, so there's a chance there'd be... Oh, never mind, they're just running up A. I'm down. We fighting. Okay. This guy's swinging. You swing with him. Is what it is. Ready for the threat. Ooh. Nice. Anyway. Good awareness. Good awareness on that. I assume the spike was planted B. Good awareness on that push. Probably heard him. Might have been a call. Doing this without audio is rough. Back sight? Really? Planted for front sight open and you're playing back here? That's such a mistake. Is what it is. We'll take mistakes from our enemy. Hey, here we go. Going to fight A main? Go for it, man. Hey. You could have probably stayed for a little bit longer, but I'm down for the dismiss. Get yours, get out your weak side. Sort of. Your kind of strong side. It's fine. I'm not gonna, like... Okay, but why'd you leave your spot? Like, this spot is good. What? What are you afraid of? Getting stunned, maybe? I thought your crosshair was fine. Like, you sitting here is good. The double up's not bad either, I suppose. You're just more susceptible to getting spammed if you put more units in the same, like, area. This does look like a low buy, though. Dude, this breach is always lurking. They're lurking somebody mid almost every round. I mean, probably bottom mid, yeah? Has to be. Yeah. What a shot. What a shot. Anyway, easy round. Okay, well now you've shown that you can. You know this angle. You've played this angle. You've shown that you can. Life's good. This game's gonna be a walk. Okay, you just gave it up immediately. What the fuck? Okay, sure. Like, jump spotting for what, dude? You were holding the angle. Hello? Like, jump spotting for what? You were just holding this thing from a tight angle. Why do we give that up for no reason? It's bizarre. Holy moly. Okay, you're doing way too much, bro. They boot up the game. Give ourselves some sound anyway. Yeah, you don't have to do all this. First of all, you don't even have to be jump spotting. If you are gonna jump spot, there's a way simpler method that allows you to just not get blasted for free. Yeah, but they're deep in A. True. Care the lurker or mid? There's always a lurker mid. Well, there's one of the lurkers. There's the other two. Never mind. They're all A. They're all mega A. No, they're all A. What? You know where they all are. Breach on site, last two main. Okay, that wall was a little troll. You got so lucky. I'm down for you to push this guy. Holding is fine too. Just so free. The TikTok 10s? Oh god. Yeah, you don't have to do all that. Well, that's really funny though. Wait, Jidon, yeah. I have not seen that short then. I try to stand away from like any sort of educational short.
They have no idea how heartless I am.
I assume there's a... Here, tell you what, we'll find it. Is it on his, like, YouTube page? Just regular? Or is it on it? No, you said TikTok. Surely he reposted to YouTube, right?
I've stood over so many corpses. A few more does not matter.
It's on his actual page. Oh. Oh wow, you're a saint. Thank you. Okay. I see it. Okay, one sec.
30 seconds
Miles
left.
ready. The enemy only looks composed. Their hearts tell a different story.
Just Tens yapping? Oh, I know. But he put subtitles, so I can just read it. Can you just demonstrate it, my friend? Do people jump spot like that? I feel like no one jump spots like that. Yeah. I do know the air strength method. That was the one I used to use. So does he so I assume he agrees that like The air strength method is the correct one. Okay, I got you. All right, I don't need to read any more into that. So like, there are two methodologies. One is that you just use key pressing. Yeah. So this is the movement key one. It's a pretty safe jump spot. I didn't know that he agreed that it was incorrect. Of course, you can miss the timing and stuff like that, but it's pretty accurate. You do the keys properly where you just go in a circle. It's pretty efficient, pretty easy. But he is saying that it's actually better to do this jump spot maneuver where you just air strafe around the corner, basically. Makes you a harder target to hit. So if you are going to do that, you can just... So as a demonstration, you could just do a single maneuver. Like a very smooth transition over here so your body actually travels. The thing of doing like some sort of fast like whip it is that you kind of mess up your momentum. Because if you do like a fast whip it, you're essentially just doing the movement speed one while or like the movement key one only with just moving your mouse like a freak. So as long as you travel in the direction, life's good. All right. But yeah, I was like super surprised. You actually showed that you'll play this angle. I'm actually okay. Okay. Sure. Nice clipping. Like you played this angle. You get away from window, you spot here, you shoot. If they bring numbers, you drop and then you flash. Flash and then fight. Or use it to cross. Like I don't care how you view that. But I'm surprised that we weren't even like committing to the bit. Like this angle is fine. Like if you want to isolate the window spot, like this is fine too. You can even play like back here. Or if you're even more devious, you play here as they try to scale all the way this way. And you pop them here. If you're more devious, you can stand here. This is also a headshot angle. Just gotta have to find which one works for you. Okay, I'm down. You hear a lot of noise. You're essentially alone. So, like, just getting an off angle and getting one is probably good. Or even just getting offside is also not a bad play. Okay, well, this is just the cleanest off angle. They're all blind and deaf. Good. Oh, huge. They're all blind, deaf, and... Cool. I mean, hey, we take those. But you're playing the correct line right now. All the fights are ahead of you. If you just play back and hold this line, life's good. As long as the fights are ahead of you, we don't get shot from two separate spots, we're chilling. I mean, this is fine. I wouldn't jump up without a flash. Yeah, there we go. That dude was like AFK. Yeah, good refight from this guy. The Sage hits you with a very good play. Okay, get back on the line. Okay, well, this is fine. Ooh. Woo! A little spooky. A little spooky there. Okay, we're just holding for now. Life's chilling. Boys are going in. Yeah, I find the angle. We're gonna fight. I mean, easy. Your team clearing them up real quick, fast and in a hurry. Nothing too criminal there. Okay, so if you're ever going to take space as Reina, unless you know that you're going to actually flash somebody, you shouldn't flash because it shows intention. Because this is a global ability, you want to use it very sparingly if you're looking to be proactive. Unless, like, you intend to find somebody that is influenced by this flash. So, for example, I'd say B main is not a bad flash spot. Like, if you're running up and fighting B main, you throwing that flash is good. Because a lot of the fights, like if you have somebody holding for you window, you can just run up and all the fights are ahead of you. Life's good. And if they're running at you, that's what they're expecting you to be. Anyway, so it doesn't matter. Flash or no flash, you're going to be there. They might as well be blinded. But if you're scaling up mid with no... there's a lot of context behind this mid push. where you're pushing up a lot of numbers where they can easily just go and hit one of the extremity sites. It's just, you shouldn't show that. Other than that, I'm actually fine for the play. I think pushing up here is good. This guy's just here. Okay, well, actually called a mid play. Okay. Well, you're mega dead, hopefully. Like, you should be mega dead. These guys are afraid. You are full... Wow, holy moly. Yeah, they were mega afraid of you. What the... Okay. Guess the Ash... There's a good Astro Star for you. But, I mean, yeah, wait, they killed two? Never mind, don't take the free kill. Go sight. Yeah, the Astro Star is worthless. That's a... There's the Breach Lurker. Yep, there he is. He got there real quick. They even stunned for him. He was over here stunning you. Could we have known that? By the way, the Breach stunned us. Oh, yeah, actually. Yeah, we could have. Yo, the Breach is right here stunning you. What the fuck? What a guy. What a champ. I wouldn't throw this stun, personally. But this guy is so good that he's like, you know what? They're not on B. I'm going to just stun this guy. What a champ. Okay. It was a good indicator, but you're like in gun mode, so it's fine. I'm not mad at you for missing that slight detail. Fighting early. That's a good Yoru flash. Okay. 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 I mean, if this guy is worth his weight, he's like looking at you and you're just getting spammed. This is a fake. This is an elaborate fake. No fucking way. Oh, they're just afraid. Oh, God. That's the worst. One mid. I mean, okay. Was this an elaborate? No, that we have the spike. Cool. Okay, well, the enemy team is literally just baiting everybody. You didn't have to do anything. I think you should have died sitting here, like standing still in a Yoru ult. Like, you should have just got flashed by the Breach and died. Like, I wouldn't expect, like, the Yoru to come unflashing and the Breach flashes where he doesn't flash and then you're permablind. Like, I'm not expecting that. But, like, anything? Like, they didn't use anything on you. Okay. I'm down. Early spot. This spot's good. I like this. Okay. Well. Yep. I mean, dead for sure. But that's really a get one and you're probably dead type of play anyway, you know? I personally think this spot would have been better. Where you get the earlier fight and you have a chance to reposition. I personally think like this close fight is not conductive enough. And expect you like to the nerfs to Reyna too. I think they nerfed the dismiss again. I might be wrong on that though. It's been a while. Like, having these deeper lines, trusting that you can take these deeper fights is way better. Especially against their eco. Yeah, true. That is something that Raven didn't note. They did not buy. And you losing your rifle, that's real tough. Cool, they got you. Remember the Yoru blinds us. Or I guess not. They just trusted the stun. That's a good good patience. We got the kill. Literally right in time. Cool. Cool. Nice Yoru TP, nerd. Man, I wish I had sound cues. Because it seems like they just heard them rotating and they're all going B. So I assume, yeah, the entire team is going B. There's no one A. If there's a late lurker, he's already dead. The second he killed that breach and he died again, it's over. Okay, you're gonna get a chance to play. You do get a chance to play. Wow. Okay. I mean, you're knifed out. Fade ult. You ult. You flash. You jump. Flash again. This guy just runs out. No plan. Cool. Alright, so attack was a wash. Let's see defense. Or defense was a wash. Let's see attack. Okay, A rush. I'm down. A classic. Well. Okay, well. This seems like a mistake. I'm down to run out. I mean, there's some weird stuff gonna happen here, bro. Oh, shaky. I mean, it's a tough fight. Like, I would be stressing out too if I was right here. Yeah. Rounds over. A B rush? Okay. Getting ballsy. Dead. I just need you to pick something to hold and just trust yourself. Oh, never mind. Everyone's dead. Get crazy. Oh, well. You weren't meant to win that round. I mean, I'm telling you. Yeah, Phoenix just ran it down. B was free. What the? Okay. This guy isn't even ulted. This guy's a freak. Okay. I mean, okay. It's tough because you're really not playing the game. Not gonna lie to you. A mid take? Good lord, you guys are just four-man rushing everywhere. Okay. Well. Never punished. So this is kind of the tough part about Valorant, where it's like, you don't want to scale through either of these spots without intervention. So like, you need there to be a threat from another lane. So until this Astra gets here, you can't scale to B. Until the Fade gets like right here, which the Fade doesn't want to be, you're not getting through here. Like, as long as there's no intervention, you're not scaling anywhere. And so like, what taking mid does as a concept is now the enemy has to be aware of threats lurking around mid. So when you take this fast, here's what you do. You take this, then you fuck off. You go one of the two spots. I personally would go with your spike, go A. Your Astra's just doing some lurk thing. You let the late Astra kill these guys who are worried about the mid players. You just like, you leave and regroup. I think if you scale through one of these two chokes, you're just gonna die. Especially since it's smoked off, like, you're not scaling through this. Don't even bother. Okay. Okay, but you should die. Your Phoenix does die. Scaled through this way was held. But it's a bad scale. Yeah, and see, look, the Astra catches the breach who's worried about the mid players. Yeah, and you catch the other mid guy. Okay. You're hunting. Okay, sure. I mean, yeah, the last guy's in spawn. I mean, I can't see a world where you need coaching right now. Like the chatters who are present, we're kind of like, if you're kind of looking at this game, you're making questionable decisions, but your league's better than your opponents. And I don't think you're adequately being challenged. I don't care how close this game will get. You were trolling some of the rounds. I think that you're just better than your opponent. A lot mid? We just leave. What? We killed one, killed two. They're all mid. Just go away. I'm down to play the... Yeah, this off angle will be good. Oh, you kind of have to chill. I think you late lurking through mid could be good. Alright, well. This guy was holding you, you just kill him. Sure. You should die. Oh, you don't die. Fellas? Fellas? Fellas, they're defusing the spike. Fellas? Are they not defusing the spike? Hello? You could have won that round. What the... Bro, what? If you didn't get two tapped in the body, you would have actually killed that guy. And then you would have won the round, because that breach is literally a non-factor. What? Hey, you're not in the same skill bracket. Stop showing me your Spotify. I'm not listening to Royal Beats. like, really break down that last round? Like... The second the smoke goes up and you get out and just go A, you win. But it's like a decision that we, like, it's actually earlier. So it's like, once the smoke goes up, you just leave. Like, who cares about if they get a gun? Like, who cares if they get the gun from this guy? You're just gone. They come over here, and if the breach is right here trying to bait for something, you just leave. Who cares? Just go away. Because you're out of the play. The play is the spike is planted, and you're just not allowed to play. Right? You get a kill. Kills are cool, but they don't... round wins are what we're aiming for here. They smoke window? Okay, if they smoke window, they should be fighting B. But these guys are bad. They're probably holding it from here. They're probably holding window. Like, yeah, they should be scaling and fighting, but no, they're not. Okay. They're just holding. I preemptively used the smoke to bait you into thinking that we're pushing. Which is good. I don't think it's intentional, though. No, I think this Clove is just throwing smokes to throw smokes. Yeah, like... Okay. Every single death you've made is just a lack of... Like, a lapse in judgment. Like, you came out of a smoke dry. Exposed yourself to very likely threats. Like, 3 very likely threats. Like, maybe this guy, like, library doesn't exist. Like, okay, sure. But there's definitely a guy mid-top, and there might be definitely a guy broken door. Like, you have 2 flashes, you flash out. Like, you're playing a blind agent. Like, you just throw them, just to throw them. Like, if you're gonna come out and contest space, you need to use utility. That's one of the big ones. And yeah. It's costly. Well, you should die. You should die. You should die. Okay. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do you not use ult ever? Or am I crazy? You used ult at the last round of the last half. Nice. Cool. Or we're going B. Or going A. One more time. This rush worked less than the B rush. Traded. Nice. Not you, though. Okay, well, we're out. Alright, well. Man, I'm down for you to be stuck here. And then you do have to take a swing, but it's just like... We commit to a crouch break, someone's falling. I'd say mechanically, you want to move more. Like, when you're not locked to a target. When you're locked to a target, you're usually good for it. When you're not, it's just hard. Like, those fights are almost impossible. And I'm telling you, it's just like... This game is definitely a B game. Like, their B hold is like, whatever. Like, start mid and then go B. Because this breach will use everything he has. Hello? Can we go fight this guy? Hello? Why are you worrying about your... Why are you worrying about the guns? Just go kill these guys. You have a sheriff. What more do you need? Come on. Cool. I mean, you're just always gonna lose those. Double flash. Runs out full sprinting with an Odin. Sure. Okay. You're just gonna get knocked off, yeah? Ho 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 ho. Ho ho ho. Okay. Yeah, I'll be. Holy moly. Yeah. I mean, I would play in that smoke personally. Oh. Oh, Kale. 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 I would have never killed in that scenario. I assume that's a problem with the recording software, not with, like, the game. Holy moly. We're reaching the end of our shelf life. Holy good lord. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Alright, well, we're going out. So lucky. Okay. Okay. You're in a hard crossroads, my friend. Because first and foremost, I think that we have... Oh, yeah. True, Raven, true. Nah, I assume the comms are... Even if I did, in the actual introduction message, they said that the comms just wasn't recording. Talking in-game, just not capturing. It is what it is. So... A lot of the simplicity of this game, or the complexity, comes from, like, trying to understand weird and wacky concepts. To, like, have answers to, like, basic questions. That's where complexity comes into. It's, like, maximizing the little things. And the best way to climb is, like, through simplicity. And what I see is I see a mechanically gifted player who makes questionable decisions. So, decision making is possibly one of the hardest skills to learn in this game. It's quite literally a facet of every single round you'll ever play. Ever. And what I'm seeing is either way too much carefulness or way too little, like way too much carelessness. You're either too careful or too careless, you feel? This is a bad example because this is like hindsight. That one's more hindsight because it's like you should use weapon from farther, but that's not a big issue. I'd say the big issue is that you're not engaged with the game. If I had to take like literally every little thing that has happened with your VOD, Tyke, is that you're not like super engaged. And you might be like, oh, but I'm calming and I'm like, I'm doing this and that, or I'm microing teammates, or I'm looking for this, and I'm killing people. I'm killing people, and you'll say all those things, and you'll go like, these are the positive aspects of my game. What do you mean? I'm engaged. I'm playing the game. And I think that you're not playing at a like 80%. You're probably playing at more like 40, 60%. And what I mean is that you're not trying to like win or like maximize your performance for each round, for every, like, not for every situation, because who preps for every situation other than like a doomsayer? That's just not feasible. I'm not gonna force you to do that. I'm not gonna even like consider giving you that as a note. But what I do want you to see is I want you to plan for what you think the enemy is going to do and really engage with how they play. So for example, the biggest round that showcases this is when you're in mid, you get forced to right here, you get stunned, you get everything dumped on you. And then you come this way, you run because they ran B, and you are completely unaware of a lurker. Now, should you know that this guy is going to be in the spot every single time? No. But should you be aware that this breach is a lurker? This guy lurks. Think about like 4 of the 5 rounds you were on defense. This guy is lurked multiple times, either through B or through mid. Those are very common places this guy showed that is capable in the bag, and we weren't engaged enough to notice that. To really pick up on the small things and to pick up on like the patterns that the enemy's going to give you. So for actionability, because I think that literally everything else is probably fine for the moment. I can't gauge communication. You could be talking a bunch of gobbledygook, but I physically can't tell. But I would say for your decision-making tree, for your framework, for everything that you're working and basing off of, you're going to start by... 1, identify, like, really pay attention to the team comp and what it allows. Because different team comps do different things. Most people are good when they play against default comps. That is a fact. So let's actually break it down real quick for you, because it is very interesting. So they have movement duelist, flash, long stun, 2 smokes, and a barrier agent. So what this tells you is actually not a very good op game, because they can flash you off a lot of angles. You still killed them, but that's because they're bad. They didn't wait for the pop. That guy was crazy. This agent's just like bad in general. Easy to pick up, just bad right now. But what that tells you is this is actually a really good flank game. Like a very good lurk flank game. Just to start. Like I would do it once. Intentionally. I think you did it once. Yeah, you did it once on a round that you were gonna lose. And so this one was out of necessity. You didn't intend to do this, right? So think of your intention. Your intention was to hold this line and play fast rotate, right? But I'm telling you that if you had the intention to just push this with your sheriff and go all the way, It's free. Free eats. Almost every step of the way. Of course, you still win this round. You are better than your opponents. No kappa. So that's just one possibility out of many. And then we look at your team. And we can kind of outline what we think we can do. So you have no sentinel. So maintaining like neutral space and faking is almost impossible. Or it's really, really hard. And so your team with 3 duelists and a fade, I'm telling you, this is a rush comp. And you guys like kind of fell into that, right? Rushing is very easy, but it's even easier when you have 3 duelists rushing. If you were all really good, you would be out. And like past the breach and stuff, and all your hits would be good. But like, welcome to gold. We're not in a perfect world. But you recognize that you probably couldn't default, or you couldn't default to high effectiveness. Because you're missing a core part of your game. Like defaulting and running fakes would be kind of hard. In comparison. And so for your actionable note, because you need something that's actionable, right? If I just give you nothing, you're gonna feel real rough. So all right. Bet. Okay. Those are your notes. I want to thank you so much for the VOD. Appreciate you for submitting. You're gonna climb back so quickly, it's not even gonna be funny. It's gonna be it's a shame for all the other folk in your rank, because you're just mechanically better than them. What a shame. All right, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and then I'll be right back. I believe it is singing practice day. I'm excited. Oh yeah, there was a new VOD rule because I had to like, he hit me with a good question and I was like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I should I should make a rule about that. It was quite a funny decision to make. Allow me to move the camera up. Hey, now we're in prime singing mode. So to recap what I've actually been practicing, I have been practicing. Oh, question. Can I split the audio? Not anymore, actually. I used to with voice meter, but voice meter started to malfunction. And there hasn't been an update or anything. It just started going cattywampus. So as of right now, until I figure out what's going on with voice meter, I'm specifically just going to I have to be mono, which is tough, but it is what it is. Like I said, it's probably better because then like, no, yeah. So like that's what I was like for VOD review. Or are you talking for like for on the like the user's end, like anyone who submits the VOD, if they just record not the like music audio, then they're good? I think there's a way to do it. Like I said, if you use stuff like voice meter and yeah, so like if I was using, because I set it up, I'm sure there's other software that does it, but if you can just get like a virtual, like a VM cable and a software that emulates like a sound mixer, you could theoretically just split all your sounds into a different output and like split, like let's say you use Spotify or YouTube Music, you can just be like, oh, okay, I have one for that, I have one for my YouTube, I have one for games, I have, and all that stuff. And then you have like a general like all use category that you can use. But setting that up is annoying, I won't lie, very annoying, especially when my breaks. It should be an OBS. Okay, so if there is one, I don't know, I'd have to look it up, which I can do. What's up, Balance? Oh. We'll say no more. What the fuck? Yeah, you can. Wait a minute. What the fuck? No, you can. 100%. Wait a minute. Yeah, you just record separate audio tracks. What? Wait, what? How long has this been a feature? This is certainly not fucking new. This has been since 2018. I'm just blind. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Cool. Huh. Okay. Yeah, you just change the output mode to advanced. You enable multiple audio tracks, and then you wow, you just put different tracks in the audio. Oh, what the fuck? Why was I using it a different one, man? Holy moly. Yeah, I did not know that. Well, now I know that. Cool. Well, I should start using that, huh? How's it going on the Japanese? Faltering a bit. I'm not gonna get on to any like personal topics, but I'm having a real conversation with I'm gonna call him my career coach, who's been helping me out. He's not a therapist. He's not my therapist, but my career coach. And we had a real conversation on if I actually want to learn the language. Because right now I am faltering greatly. Very much so. Very bad. I realized I got really demotivated after, like, remembering the kanji. Because it only helped me remember what the image was supposed to be. It didn't teach me any of the meanings. It didn't teach me any of the... Well, it taught me the meanings, but it didn't teach me any of the readings. And it didn't teach me any of the words. So, like, I essentially just learned, like, a third of one part of... No, my career coach is for my career. Hence why you guys are seeing all my creative ventures, like singing, writing, and voice acting. That wouldn't exist if I wasn't talking that that individual. Not going to go into specifics, but... just know that he is doing me a good service. So... no longer getting off topic. Today is singing. Hey, so we have been practicing. I have been practicing for a good week now. Notable changes. I found my true voice to some extent. Still working on that. We've worked on posture. I think we also worked on basic exercise, like getting basic exercises. So, high shade, of course, for everyone. Oh, wait, hold on. We'll change this. High shade. Bang. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I use Hollow Knight music for the stream sometimes. Today was chill Pokemon Lo-Fi that I'm certainly getting canceled for. But it is what it is. Okay. So, as I said, for a resource, if anyone wants to get into singing, we are going to use Victorious's, well, the playlist is right here. This is for beginners. I'm just using it to, so I'm using this to reintegrate myself for beginners. Not because I am a beginner. I've been singing for quite a many years before I took some crazy fucking hiatus, like a 4 or 5 year hiatus, and now I'm getting back into the swing of things. And while I do know a lot of stuff, I have gaps in my knowledge because of my gaps. So oopsie. Also, I've been practicing bad habits for about maybe 4 years, which hurt. Do I sing shanties? No, but I will listen to some and maybe sing them if people send me stuff. So let's see. I believe we're on breath. Yeah, so we're going to go for breath. We're going to learn about breath real quick, and then we're just going to get into singing. And as you all know, I only sing Epic the musical songs because
hello, singer friends.
Those are the only ones to sing. I love musicals, dude. If you find me a good musical, I will sing all those songs religiously. I like it more than Christianity, apparently.
Wake up yesterday and just learn this on YouTube. Remember, I like to give you practical tips.
I guess I can warm up while listening.
Explained in simple and everyday language so that you can understand it and apply it quickly. It does no one any good to talk in scientific mumbo jumbo and make myself look really important if people don't understand it. And let's face it, if a singer does not understand the concepts, they
posture,
will not
proper posture, chest up, back up, head forward.
Topic is correct inhalation for singing. There are many, many tutorials here on YouTube on breathing for singing. I like to break breathing down into 2 steps. There's number 1, inhalation, number 2, exhalation. Today, we are talking about inhalation. Is focusing on inhalation even necessary? I mean, is it important? After all, we don't have to
Speak
think about breathing
behind
when we
me.
talk, okay?
The
Well,
open
like I
throat.
said,
We're relaxed. We're
kind of sound,
relaxed.
if you're
All right.
just singing to little baby, hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. Okay, then I would say you don't have to think about your breathing. However, if you want to have a full-voiced, robust sound, a voice that
I want to have those.
a lot
I
of
want to have a robust
power,
sound and a full
okay,
voice
that can sing
and a full
long
head of hair.
lines, that can do big jumps. Well, my friends, yes, you need more air than you do for your everyday activities.
Yeah.
Okay? When we breathe throughout the day for our normal everyday activities, we use just the top, the shallow part of the lungs. The lungs are
Oh.
pear-shaped, okay? They are wider on the bottom than on the top. If we breathe just the way we do for our normal activities and use the narrow, shallow part of the lungs, then we get a shallow
Yeah, we'll do this. We'll be like,
sound.
hey, excuse me,
I'm sure you're
my
here on YouTube
family.
to learn how to train and develop your voice for more power. That's what everybody tells me anyway. Okay, so this means we need more air. Now, the mistake singers often do is
More air.
They start worrying about the
We'll start
air,
rioting,
and they
like
start
doing like a picket line.
gasping and over-breathing, which actually creates more problems. Okay, I'm going to say something very important here. It does not take an elephant's supply of air to sing well. However, it does take the correct amount of air.
The correct amount of elephants
fashion.
for the air.
So, first let's talk about...
Do you think you could breathe in an
posture.
elephant?
not gonna
I'm
go
sure
through
you
full
can't,
posture.
but I
I'm
would
gonna
try.
have another video on posture from head to
You just
toe.
go like,
I'm going to talk about the chest and the rib cage.
boom, elephant in me.
You don't have any hope in taking a good breath for singing if your chest is collapsed. Like this. Okay. First of all, it looks like
No. She made the point, like, you don't need an elephant's air supply. And I'm just like, well, what if you just sucked up an elephant? Just like,
and ribs
and boom,
comfortably wide.
you have an elephant.
We don't want to
And yeah.
stand in military position, but we don't want to cave in the chest.
Yes, ma'am.
We don't want to cave in the ribs. It looks weak, it looks poor, and it looks bad. Okay? So comfortably high and wide.
True. I take a breath, I'm just like, and then I'm already on the other side.
When we're not holding the abs in, they will automatically open and release to allow the air to come in when we need air. The problem is most people want to pay attention to their nice posture and they suck in like this, okay? I have had many students come from ballet class and they come in like this. And I say, okay, let's sing. And they're like, because in ballet class, of course, you get yelled at, oh, pull those abs in. Or,
Hey!
Or what about videos?
What the fuck?
Exercise videos,
Hey!
Abs nice and tight. Well, sorry, friends.
Don't you dare pull in your
Abs are
stomach.
not nice and
What the
tight for
fuck?
singing, okay? When we inhale for singing, the abs are relaxed. The abs relax for breathing. They engage for singing, okay? But today we're only talking about inhalation. So they relax and they open and allow the air to come in. That's how I want you to think about inhalation, okay? I don't want you to inhale like it's your last breath on earth like this. You see a lot of singers do that. And
Oh, I would not take my last breath like that. I'd be like,
it's called hypofunction. They don't do enough. They're just like, I'm relaxed.
and then I would just die.
Okay. Then after they've had some experience, they often go into hyperfunction, which means, oh, I better take a big breath before I sing. Okay, well, number one, it looks phony. Number two, it's not necessary. And number three, when you overwork like that, the body gets tired. So When you over
Okay, so we can't
body can't handle
breathe under, we can't breathe over. There's too much air, there's too little air, there's never just the right amount of air. We need Goldilocks in here right now. I need to find the one that's just right.
It does not take an elephant's supply.
I swear. Okay, what is happening? Okay, I'm gonna see this elephant's air thing at least one more time.
Do I breathe through the nose? Do I breathe through the mouth or both?
You're right. You're so right. That's why if you're just a nervous wreck, don't go into singing, bro. You'll just be.
Warms and filters the air and has a lot of great benefits. However, it takes longer to breathe. So I would only breathe through the nose only. If you have a long introduction, you know, maybe instrumental introduction, piano introduction, you have maybe a band solo, you know, guitar solo in the middle where you're not singing. Or
I really do think it's funny that I'm learning how to breathe.
To take a nice, I call luxurious nose breath like this. Of course, still paying attention to fill up all the way around the midsection. Okay. But
How can I keep from singing?
And they're breathing like this. Okay, well, you know, you can't breathe like that. Doesn't sound
Hey,
good,
what's up,
doesn't sound
Salad?
good, and it doesn't open your throat, and you can't get a lot of air in quickly that way. Okay,
Oh well, good.
mouth breathing.
Validate
yes.
validation. Let's go.
Mouth breathing opens up the throat, and you can get a quick breath that way. So I want you to practice just opening and allowing the air to come in through the mouth quickly, like this. You can even go like this. So we're allowing the air to drop down into the body. Okay. If you have a long introduction, like I said, or an instrumental interlude, then you have the luxury of opening up and allowing the air to come in. And
So I will say, one of my oldest choir directors, they were like, "Do not breathe through your nose," and I thought that was like, obviously I was a kid, so I couldn't verify if that was correct or not. I think that this is actually a very good representation of what this should actually be, because it actually spawned I think I've talked about this before, where it spawned a group where they referred to themselves as the mouth breathers because they wouldn't be. I don't think it's because they were incapable of breathing through their nose, but it was just like, it was the technique that they knew. Plus, it was funny.
you can still fill up around the midsection with the long, luxurious nose breath, but only if you have a lot of time. Now, some people like to breathe through the nose and the mouth simultaneously. I learned
You're a
this
freak.
when I studied in Italy, and this is for classical. And when I came back, everybody, including my voice teacher at the time back here at home, wanted to know how come my high notes were so much better. Well, yes, if you're singing classical, I love the inhalation through the nose and the mouth simultaneously, like you're getting ready to sneeze. Okay, but for a lot of people who aren't singing classical, that's not necessary, or else if you are a classical singer, it will take some time, because a lot of times I'll see people do this, they'll go, or and they take 2 steps out of it. It's gonna happen simultaneously, like you're getting ready to sneeze. Okay, but for most of you, in this video, you're going to be...
I tried the double breath. So
as if you were...
I can do the double breath. I've been able to do the double breath for so long. It's just chef's kiss. So good. I personally don't do it all the time, but I do remember picking it up to sing a little bit. Nothing to a crazy degree, just enough to where it's like, okay, I see where they're going with this, but I'm not going to actively engage with it all the time. No shot.
Getting ready to yawn. The beginning of a yawn. Okay. What not to do.
Okay.
I get a little bit crazy when I see the high breaths in singers. I'm sorry, you see famous singers doing that all the time. Some of the famous singers that have gone down in history that you can...
The high breath? What? I assume they're gonna... I assume they're going to identify what a high breath is. I don't know what that is at all. Also, sorry to hear that, Salad. Are you're still looking to not to get transferred, but you're still looking for another position, right? that would not blast you. Because that does sound dramatically annoying and borderline detrimental.
Wonderful voices, but you still see this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you see the chest rise. Okay, I'm sorry. Or the other thing is the breaths are noisy. Breath should be quiet, because if the breath is noisy, I know that your throat is tight. No, if we open and we allow the air to come in, the inhalation should be quiet, like this. Practice that. Okay, like you're getting ready to yawn. Or you've gone outside, I love this image, after a storm, and you hear the birds singing, and the clouds are parting, and you see the sun coming out, the sky's turning blue, and the air smells.
Oh, I thought the sun was just gonna get dramatically big and attack. Just slap her in the face.
Comes in and drops down into the body. Isn't that is so refreshing. Remember, the inhalation prepares the voice.
Oh, you just wrecked your sleep schedule?
Also refreshes you. Okay, so if you're taking a tight breath.
Is there anything in particular that wrecked your sleep schedule?
Overfilling. Well, I'm sorry, but that's just going to make you tired and more tense. As far as this high breathing goes, look, once in a while, if you're doing it for expression, I understand that. Okay, so if we go, my man's gone. My man's gone now. Okay, well, fine. You're doing that for expression. The same thing with like this. Oh, woo, whoa. Okay, fine for expression. Okay, but that's not going to be your default. Okay, that's purely for acting. Once in a while, okay, but
It was like, yeah. Just go crazy.
Look, that's noticeable. Here's what I tell my students. People cannot always see what's going on in your midsection, okay? But everybody can notice the high breath, okay? The chest rising, and then even worse.
I need to stop doing that because she's like, don't do that. I need to not build that muscle memory.
Sorry, friends, it looks bad, okay? But not only that, you're working harder for less quality. Okay. So
you hit your 6 o'clock wall and you just conk out.
Remember, we're not.
You like open the door, you go through the twisting hallway, you open your door again, then you open another door and you fall asleep.
You know what?
And right before you go to sleep, you open another door.
Remember, we want to fill up all the way around the midsection like this. So, if you're a beginner at this, or you have not built in these habits, I would like you to do, to practice for the foreseeable future with your hands around the midsection. I like to have, oftentimes my singers put their thumb on the belly button.
Oh,
and the
okay.
hand below, flat.
Oh, okay.
The other hand here in the waist without tensing up the shoulders. It will make you more conscious of breathing and expanding through the midsection. Remember, the abdominal wall goes all the way around, front, sides, and back. Okay, remember, I always tell you that some of the things I tell you...
Okay, so my house layout is I go through this door. There's a door right here. So there's that door. There's a door to my left, a door to my right, a door to my right, and a hallway that goes straight. Then there's a door to my right, a door to my left, a door to my left, and no more doors. Yeah, I got you. One sec. One sec. Not to distract myself. Okay. So let's say this is where we are right now. This is this room. Okay. And so we go out here. This is a door right here. There's a door right here. There's also a door right here. This is a hallway. This is a door right here. This is a hallway. There's a door right here and a door right here and then a room back here. that's not connected to this door. And that is my house.
You can make an immediate difference. Other things take a longer time. For some people, even the awareness of this breathing properly makes an immediate difference.
It's just home, man.
Without
It
the
feels like
awareness,
home.
you
I
don't
do
know
like
anything.
I like corn
would
mazes, so I
definitely
absolutely feel at home.
Watch the high breathing because number one, like I said, everybody sees that and it reeks of bad technique. Okay, so no shoulders rising, no chest rising. Okay, we simply open and we allow the air to drop down into the body. Let me give you a few quick examples before we go. All right. How much, you only need enough air for what it is you're going to sing. Okay. So, if I'm singing to a baby, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. I don't even breathe. Because that's just like whispering, or that's just like talking.
Okay. Like, I don't need breath. I'm superhuman.
Smooth operator, smooth operator. Okay, that didn't take much air either. Okay, but you notice I didn't do any high breathing for any of this. Okay, now what if I'm singing something that needs more air? Last. All right. Well, then
All
I need
right.
more
Okay.
air because I'm going to have to support
Okay.
that escape of air to get that bigger sound and hold for a longer period of time. Okay, the next video will be on how to support the escape of air. All right, what if I have some big jumps?
Obviously not. Okay.
I better have a good supply of air. So
Yes,
you
ma'am.
see, depends all right, and it depends upon the sound that you want. But all singers should learn how to take the proper inhalation for singing. We open and we allow. I hope you have enjoyed Victoria's vocal tips. Where
Okay. Gotcha. So that isn't the next video on the thing, but you know what it is. We'll get some like techniques and we'll go crazy. All right, so it's time. I'll do a quick little warm up and then we will. You guys know what I'm about. You know what I'm about. You know who I am. We'll just get right into it. 10. Okay. And we'll use this to practice the techniques that we're learning. So I'm going to focus on breathing today. Or if I find issues with stuff earlier, oopsie. Is what it is. I'll go back to that. Okay, proper posture. Feet ahead. Up forward. Straight ahead. Yeah, I know the Hamilton songs. What do you want to hear? What do you want? You know them too well? Oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'll give you one. You can pick one song. And then I'll go back to the stuff that I really want to go. But I do know Hamilton. Hamilton was the one that started it all. Not started it all. I sang a lot of musicals ahead of time, but this is like the big one. RNG it? Alright, fair enough. Okay, I'm engaged. So ah Should be good. RNG, what I got? 46. 46? Okay. Hopefully it's one I know. Alright, 3. Okay, I might actually know this one. My shot. Oh, I definitely. Oh, god, this is just rapping. Come on. Oh, wow. They really went crazy. Okay, what the... Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on. That's a crazy lead-in. They're like... Do. Okay, true. Alright. End up straight. Of course. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm gonna get a scholar with the King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dang, I'm amazing, astonished. The problem is I got a lot of brains and no polish. I gotta holler just to be heard with every word I drop. Knowledge, I'm a diamond in a rough. A shiny piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. These short streets can get colder. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage. I've learned to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish. I walk these streets brandish. The plan is to fan these sparks into a flame. But damn, it's getting close. Let me spell out the name. I am the ALEXANDER. We all meant to be a colony that runs independently. You want Britain keep shitting on us endlessly? Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. And King George turns around and runs a spending spree. He ain't never gonna set his descendants free. So there will be a revolution in the century. And to me, don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you'll see my descendancy. And I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Time to take a shot. Okay, I don't know the rest of the parts though, so you're gonna hear nothing for a bit. Yeah, of course. We're pulling for NRG. No Cloud9 believers in chat. Sending them away. I do know the end parts though. Now watch this. Bird, check what we got. Mr. Lafayette, hard right like Lancelot. I think your pants are caught. Lawrence, I like you a lot. Let's hatch a plot. Blacker than the kettle corn the pot. What are the odds of gods to put us on the spot? Popping a spot, a conventional wisdom, like it or not. A couple less revolutionary ammunition, abolitionists. Give me a position, show me where the ammunition is. Or am I talking too wild? Sometimes I get a little excited. Shoot off in the mouth. I never had a group of friends before. I promise that I'll make y'all proud.
Let's get this guy in front of a crowd.
I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
Everybody sing.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Let him hear you.
yeah.
Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Sit to the rooftop.
whoa,
Sit to the rooftop.
whoa. Thank you, Lawrence. Rise up. One of these colonies gonna rise up. I imagine just so much it feels more like a memory. When's it gonna get me? In my sleep, 7 feet ahead of me. If I see it coming, do I run or do I let it be? Is it like a beat without a melody? See, I never thought I'd live past 20. Where I come from, some get half as many. Ask anybody why we living fast. Every laugh, reach for a flash. We have to make this moment last. That's plenty. Scratch that. This is not a moment. It's the movement. Where are the hungriest brothers with something to prove when foes oppose us? We take an honest stand. We roll like Moses, claiming our promised land. And if we win our independence, let it guarantee a freedom for our descendants, or we'll be glib to send, begin an endless cycle of events to death with no defendant. I know the accident in the street is exciting, but Jesus, between all the bleeding and fighting, I've been reading and writing. We need to handle our financial situation. Are we a nationless state? What's the state of our nation? I'm past patiently waiting. I'm passionately and smashing every expectation, every action, reaction, creation. I'm laughing in the face of casualty and sorrow. For the first time, I'm thinking past tomorrow. Shot, I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm just scrappy and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. We gonna rise up, time to take a shot. We're gonna rise up, it's time to take a shot. We gonna rise up, it's time to take a shot. It's time to take a shot. Time, take a shot. So it's time to take a shot, time to take a shot. And I am not throwing away my shot. Yeah. What's up? Anyway, yeah, there was one earlier. We did a VOD review of Arena Gold 3. Had issues with kind of engaging with the game a bit. We had, what is it? Good lord, I can do a recap. We didn't read what the enemy either was likely going to do, or we didn't see the patterns that they were doing. Example was there was a breach that was lurking. We didn't really account for him most rounds of the game. And then, of course, we didn't punish a lot on the flank when they had a Sage as their only sentinel. No flank watch, and we didn't really threaten that too much. We did one round, and the round we did, they killed 3. Sorry. Oops. No addition. So I only do Valorant coaching now. I kind of dismissed discontinued the everything coaching. Sorry if that was what you're expecting. I completely forgot to let a lot of people know. I didn't make a formal announcement that I was cutting the project. It was in my Did Sentinels Make Me Quit Valorant post. But yeah, I'm no longer coaching other things because you guys know better than me. Okay. Before anyone glazes me, I have practiced that a lot. That is one of the ones I practice the most. So I am very experienced when it comes to Hamilton rapping. So here's the thing. There was a point in time where people thought, oh man. it was holy moly. What's it called? There was a point in time where people thought I could rap because I just tried my best and I practiced a lot. And I couldn't. I kept telling people that I can't, and I still firmly believe that I can't. Like, if you get a real song or you make me write real lyrics, I won't be able to. But if it's part of a musical, you know damn well that I'm in there. Let's go! True. What's the other song I know a lot of? Here, hold on, I got you. Oh yeah, no, the tickets are so fucking expensive. I think it's earlier in the show. Oh yeah, wait for it. Thank you kindly, appreciate you. I'll hit a wait for it and then I'll go to like the songs that I know or want to practice more so. Theodosia writes me a letter every day, keeping her bed warm while the husband is away. He's on the British side in Georgia, trying to keep the colonies in line. Well, he can keep all of Georgia. Theodosia, she's mine. Love doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. We keep loving anyway. We laugh and we cry, we pray and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm by his side, so many have tried, then I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. My grandfather was a fire and brimstone preacher. There are things that the harmonies and hymns won't teach us. My mother was a genius. My father commanded respect. When they died, they left no instructions, just a legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. We keep living anyway. We rise and we fall, we break and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm still alive, everyone that loves me has died. I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Wait for it, wait for it. I am the one thing in life I can't control. I'm in the business, no, I am an original. I'm not falling behind or running late. I'm not standing still, I'm lying wait, wait. Helmet to faces and end this uphill climb. He has something to prove, he has something to lose. Helmet to paces, relentless, he wastes no time. What is it like in his shoes? Hamilton doesn't hesitate. He exhibits no restraint. He takes and he takes and he takes. He keeps winning anyway. Changes the game, plays and he raises the stakes. And if there's a reason he seems to thrive, and so used to God, but goddamn it, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. We rise and we fall. If there's a reason I'm still alive, so many have died, then I'm willing to wait for it, wait for it, for it, wait for it, for it. Cool. That's the only other song that I practiced a monochrome of time on. Also, yeah, so Sentinels released a video. I can go over it real quick because it doesn't take that long. They came on. They're like, you know what? They're gonna talk about Ascent. They talked about map theory Ascent, by the way. So it's like there's nothing crazy going on here, right? They just talk about like the theory of the map, and literally this entire game is like this, like going through like the actual physical map. And then right at the end, they start talking about, like, they went kind of hard on me. They're like, these statistics don't mean anything to you when you have 5 bumbling idiots playing around.
Players coordinated and playing in their optimal positions. This isn't your rank game where you have 5 uncoordinated idiots.
And it's me. That's my clip. They used me. I'm an uncoordinated idiot. It's pretty cute. I think my comment also got auto flagged because I wrote the word idiot describing myself. So I kind of led people on a wild goose chase. It is really entertaining. So I have another group of friends who actually got really mad at my behest. I thought it was in good fun, and then when I learned that it was probably the Automon that deleted my comment, I was like, okay, that's probably fine. All good. My bad. But they were quite like, Could spin the narrative. They just ignored me. I made a video, I got the 300 views, life's good. I don't care. Easy. People typing Omega Low in my comments, I'm happy. Life's good. But yeah, that's the whole situation in a nutshell. It was pretty much it. Nothing too crazy. Whoops. Yeah, in the context of the game that they used, they called, like, my teammates called, like, 5, like, hard rushing A. I'm like, bet. I'm gonna fast flank, and they're just waiting. It was a full fake. I got baited. And then I even jokingly call, like, oh, outside B, outside B. I even laugh at it. I'm just, like, having fun. Not even that crazy of a play. We just got faked. It was the first round of the half, and I got faked. Like, it is what it is. I'm not gonna be able to read them perfectly every time, man. Especially when I was what, like, diamond at the time, maybe? Maybe I was immortal? God, if I was immortal, that'd be really funny. Alright, so. Okay. Huh. It's singing time. Storm is an interesting song. I like Storm. I like all the songs, so I'm like mega biased, but I like this song too. But remember, breathing, posture, we'll stand up. Wait, high breath. Nope. Yep, have a good night, man. These waves and tides have grown in strength and size. Is it nature or divine or blessing in disguise? Our homes inside. This storm's a final fight. There's no time to die, comrades. Brace for a storm. The likes of which we've never seen before. Brace for a storm. With home so close, he must keep pushing forward. Head toward the island, but avoid the crashing waves. Tread where the tide is flat, and then you will be safe. Have them follow my ship, I'll ensure that we prevail. Storm. We'll beat the storm. An island in the sky. Rillikus, grab the harpoons, as many as you can find. What do you have in mind? We're gonna shoot for the sky. $1,600. Everyone grab a harpoon and aim it high. That might be a little forceful. Relax a bit. We're shooting for the island in the sky. In the sky. I kind of trailed back into bad habits on the end one. I'll have to keep myself honest. I think I was trailing too high. I can let that go low. So instead it'd be like, we're shooting for the island in the sky. In the sky. That sounds better. Yeah, 1,600 USD. What the fuck? Does Broadway think I'm made of money? That's for rich people, not me. Like, what? That's annoying. That's downright evil. Superbly. Monstrously. Evil. Let me know when it's like $20 a mission, maybe $40, and I'll go. That's like my that's where I'm my heart is healthy. Different beast. Oh, interesting. I haven't hit the other one yet. I've just been kind of RNGing this stuff. Gatsby tomorrow for 90. Whoa, what? And that's a good show too. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's Manuel Miranda, what the fuck? Make your shows cheaper. I understand that you're popular, but goddamn. Come on. I know it's a good show. Please, let us poor people enjoy it. Come on. Please, I beg you. Oh my god. Alright. It's YouTube, yeah. Oh, whoops. I'm not even remotely prepared. Oopsie. I forgot that comes in quick. Alright. It's YouTube? Yeah, watch the whole animaics, and it's just like, it's everything right there and then. There you go. Easy. Let's cut the charade, you are no wife of mine. You've been trying to take my life this whole time. I know underwater there are packs of you hiding. Yeah, I know exactly what you are, a siren. My real wife knows I'm not scared of the water. And my real wife knows I don't have a daughter. While you were so focused on turning my men into snacks, you didn't notice that your friends got snatched. We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now. No more of us deceased, cause we won't take the suffering from you. We are the man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you. We've been away from home for about 12 years or so. First we slayed in our own war, and now we're here with more foes. While on the run from Poseidon, we found a ship with no crew. I realized nearby there were sirens, singing sailors to their dooms. We filled our ears with beeswax, that's how we resist your song. You pretended to be my wife, so I just played along. I read your lips and phrases, scanning for information. I was so about every route and horizon. Now I don't know how to get back to my island.
We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now. No more of us deceased, cause we won't take more suffering from you. We are the man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you.
Spare us. Oh, spare us, please.
Why? So you can kill the next group of sailors in this part of the sea? Nah, you wouldn't have spared me. I made a mistake like this, it almost cost my life. I can't take more risk of not seeing my wife. Cut off their tails! We're ending this now. Throw their bodies back in the water. Let them drown.
He is a different beast now. He is the one who feasts now. No more of us deceased, cause he won't take more suffering from you. He is the man-made monster. He is the one who conquers. You are a threat no longer. He won't take more suffering.
Kill them all! Kill them all! Kill them all! Kill them all! Yeah, it is violent. That's why we like it. Anyway, here, I'll pop on real quick. Alright, quick little prediction then. What? It's just Pacific, EMEA, America, China's already finished. Alright, Pacific. I think Talon are going to be RRQ. It's going to be a 3-1. And then they're going to lose to Paper Rex 3-2. Alright. Liquid will beat... No, BBL will beat Liquid. Giants will beat Na'Vi. Giants will beat Liquid. And BBL versus Giants will end with Giants 3-2. America. Sentinels will beat G2. 2-0. Cloud9 2-1 G2. And then G2 go on to reface Sentinels, and Sentinels will win again in the grand finals 3-1. I think Paper Rex are going to drop a map. I mean, maybe. It's a big maybe. I think if people have enough, like, looks at them, they can take a map. I'm sure, like, whoever comes out of lowers can take a map because they have, like, I don't think they'll take the series. See, I see you caught on to the ruse. I did try to sneak it in there, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I did try to sneak it in here. So we'll talk about the more interesting side of things, to us at least. I'm sure like EMEA is absolutely fun and Pacific are gonna be good games. But all right, I'm gonna say everything with Americas with my full chest. I personally think that Cloud9 are a stronger team than NRG. Therefore, I think that Cloud9 are going to beat NRG 2-1. Full stop. That's what I think. Is it what my heart wants to say? Absolutely fucking not. I would love Cloud9 to be buried deep underground. Okay. And then the upper, I honestly don't think lower finals or upper finals matter. Like, Sentinels will win grand finals and upper finals, and G2 will win lower finals. It just is what it is. They're just too good. What did Cloud9 do? Nothing. I just hate Cloud9. Have I been watching the games? No. That's what makes this funnier. I haven't been watching any of the games at all. I've literally just been, like, zoned the fuck out. I did see that Lev got hit with, like, an orb of confusion and they forgot how to play Valorant, which was cool to watch. Very interesting. That was the same Leviathan that beat Crew, which is not an easy feat. This is a good team. Whoops. I understand that you guys are giving excellent points. Give me excellent points. But I literally have not been watching games. I'm sorry. I just haven't. So, like, my takes on things... So, like, the only game that I watched recently was a G2 game where they just completely demolished, like... Okay, well, not completely demolished NRG, but, like, they looked really good against them. Like, their strategies and their, like, game philosophy is so strong. It's so good, dude. I'll glaze that team to the end of the day. And, I mean, if this NRG versus G2 series was as close as, like, you guys are, like, popping off, then, I mean, yeah, this is gonna be a strong team. But my hot take is that Cloud9 are better. and I'm probably honestly wrong. I'm not gonna lie to myself. Like, I'll sleep really well at night knowing that, like, Cloud9 is probably weaker than NRG because they were, like... But then again, like, Cloud9 faced Sentinels, made it competitive, and then they faced 100 Thieves, and Cryo made it competitive. Cryo was interesting. Cryo was having fun. Dude, free my boy Cryo. That bro needs another job. That man will win a Champions. Just not with 100 Thieves. I swear he should, like, void his contract and go somewhere else. I don't know where that somewhere else is, but he needs to pack his bags. Yeah. It's the classic matchup. This will be, like... There's two curses going on right now. Two negative energies. There's, like, NRG does not beat Cloud9 in playoffs, but Cloud9 does not win playoffs. So it's, like, which negative energy is, like, stronger? Well, like, curse technique is, like, gonna win out here. Is, like, the narrative answer for that. Of course, that could all just be a bunch of hooey and they just play good Valorant and we see what happens, you know? Like, there's no, like, cataclysmic, like, collapse of either team. Which is what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for a good, close, competitive game between two strong opponents. That's what we want to see. Of course, both of these teams could self-destruct at any moment. It is an absolute wild, wild set of franchises. Yo, honestly, hold on. Let me look at these rosters. Who wants Cryo? Oh, NRG were the cock blockers this last time. Okay, okay. I'm in. I'm in. Hmm. Unironically, if you're Cloud9, do you drop a player for, like, Cryo? Like, no holding, like, Cryo is an option, you can sign him, would you? Is the answer just 100% yes? You just have Oxy, Cryo, and just, like, whatever fills that? Probably keep Vic and Zeppa. I don't know between Net or Mitch who goes, but... Probably Net. You run some double duelist shenanigans? Or, like, Cryo 1 Sentinel. Then you pop off. That is our hype guy. I feel like you can't get rid of Zeppa. He's too darn good at the game. Like, he's too important for their team. Would NRG take Cryo? I know EG would take Cryo, so that's not a question. But would NRG take Cryo, and who would you drop? Because you're not dropping Mata, and you're probably not dropping Ethan. And you're definitely not dropping Som. Yeah, we're not fucking up a good thing. Do you think G2 will take him? No cap? Like, if Leaf is out indefinitely, do they take Cryo? And then become, like, the best team in history? I mean, I'll take that. I feel like Sentinels are good. I mean, fair. That guy's just Mr. Consistent, though. That dude's dropping like 30 bombs and still losing. We just need him out of 100 Thieves. Or 100 Thieves need to, like, drop people. I heard FNS joking. He's like, no, I'd still build around Asuna, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm calling full cap on that. I would drop Asuna immediately. If Cryo said, Cryo's like, I need, like, a team to win, I'm dropping Xander, Asuna, Kess, and keeping EU. Not because, like, they're all negative or something, but because I don't think they're winners. Asuna, Xander, and Kess, well, I don't know, I'm less about Kess. And you might be able to just keep trying with Kess. Kess might just be, like, it's a freshman year for the man. Like, let him live. But I don't think Xander, Asuna are just scream ranked players to me. Like, comparatively. And so, but I would drop them from other players. Yeah, you have to build around Cryo. That's the thing. You can't just fit Cryo into whatever team you want, which is kind of why they're struggling on 100 Thieves. Because Cryo does have, like, this weird hero pool that kind of makes it hard to slot him. Ye's the same way, which is why they're also having issues with their squad. Honestly, just trade Asuna to 100 Thieves. We'll take, or not 100 Thieves, good lord. From 100 Thieves to EG, we'll take him. It'll give me a reason to like Asuna. No doubt that Asuna is more versatile. 100%. He plays more agents at a high level. He has a lot of impact on those agents too, so he's not like dead weight. But I feel like there's better options. But then again, like, you need a non, like... No, you just get rid of Ye. You get rid of Ye for Asuna, which is a weird statement, but, like, that would fit. Like, Icy, Asuna, Derek, Superman, Nature. That's a team. That's a team right there. That team is definitely going to have, like, chemistry issues, though. I will not lie. That team will, like, that locker room would suck ass. But to be fair, I think a lot of the, like, teams' locker rooms are really bad. You would think they would replace IC with Asuna, but I honestly think, like, for both teams stylistically, if 100 Thieves got Ye and Asuna, and EG got Asuna, they would be happy. They would be so happy. Because, like, then you can, like, go more into, like, this bursty playstyle. And not rely on these, like, slow players. But if you had Cryo and Ye on the same team, it'd be so good. Is Baby Bay gonna fully go back into pro? I thought he was just gonna stay as a talent. Like, he's good. But I thought his, like, intention was just like, I'm happy, I'm content, just, like, being a caster. Unconfirmed, unsubstantiated rumors. I mean, the man probably will have to play in Champions, so it's like, oh god. I'm 90% certain that they're gonna sign a tier 2 player. No lie. Like, unironically, they're gonna go to challengers. And they're gonna sign someone. I wouldn't. I mean, he can't stay on G2. That's just not gonna happen, right? Because Leaf will come back. People are joking around like Leaf's spot is not safe, and I'm like, no, that guy's spot is 100% safe. While Baby Bay is good, Leaf is better. But we don't know what the, like, injury will do to him. But I personally think that, like Giza, I could see Giza getting picked up. 6-man? I mean, maybe. I mean, I could see them doing that for, like, a... Oh, Leaf did something? What did he say? Is he coming back for champs? Or is he out indefinitely? Oh, it's Kron's? Ah, shit. That's tough. Yo, what's up, King? Yeah, what's up? Is what it is. I'm actually about to end. Just doing our late minute, late night. Well, not late night. Well, I guess it is late night, but late night, like, Valorant talk. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Again, I hope for a speedy recovery for the man. But But that's tough. That is super tough. Yeah, because Leaf is such an integral part of that team. I know he's not a part of the core, like he's an extramuary piece. So it's not like he's a core part of the roster, but he is desperately needed. All of these sick ass, like, imagine all these sick ass, like, G2 calls that they're running in all these games. All these, like, risky plays, all these, like, cool sets, but with Leaf. They dead ass would be like 10-0. Like, wouldn't drop a game. But I personally think, like, if they really, like, if he's not available for champions, they need to consider looking into tier 2 and poaching a player. I don't think you'll get anything from Qbert Academy because Sentinels have them locked up and loaded, and they're not going to just give them to a rival org. That I don't see that shit happening. Envy aren't going to join. As good as they are, they're just not going to. The weird shit's happening outside. I'm just listening. Take Baby Bay to champs. That's a tough decision between like the staff and the players. Because I honestly, so like Baby Bay is cool. Like Baby Bay is cool. Do you like realistic odds? Like real odds, do you think that like G2, like no Leaf, and like they don't want to get another player is winning champs? Like if your goal is to win champs, they have to beat like Fnatic, they have to beat Paper X. They have to even beat Sentinels. Like they have to be the best team of their region, and I don't know if that's possible. Like I said, Baby Bay's cool. Baby Bay's nice. I love the guy. I think he's a good player. He is good. That's the thing. Yeah, I saw that TMV clip where they're just like, they have a terrible map pool and they just need a rest. And part of me is just like, yeah, that makes sense. I saw that take. I think Fnatic will be fine. It's always a weird thing, like when their duelist dies, though. If their duelist ever die, it's just over. Like the round's just lost unless Alfier goes crazy. Because nobody's willing to run into those sites. Yeah. Then I just win everything. It's annoying. But I think a team like ZLI is also going to be gaming. 100%. I mean, in EDG coming back, you know that like Kong is just gonna come over here, bro. Kong's gonna come in and just. There aren't any free teams. I'm not gonna lie to you. There hasn't been a free team. Everyone says like China has like the free teams. I think DRG and like ZLI are probably the free ones. I'm thinking Billy and EDG are the ones that aren't free. But like circling back to like G2, they just need like a slightly they just need a slight upgrade. I'm not gonna lie, it's not even that far. It's a slight upgrade and they have a shot. Or they put Baby Bay through the boot camp of his fucking life. And then he gets real fucking good at the game. I got you. I'll watch it right as I'm making my smoothie. Yeah, I still got it right, and I should probably do some Japanese practice. I should just get going. Get some more work done. Hey, I'm done. I like art. I appreciate art. So I'll give him a shot. Yeah. But I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you still are, good luck with the climb. I will catch you guys Wednesday, same time. Writing practice if I don't have a bunch of VODs. If you guys don't make me do my job, I'll find a way to do another job. But yeah, that's about it. See you.